Oh nice, they fixed it. Oh, you totally killed that salmon. Don't you dare cut that video. Now I'm gonna get through this video. I've seen some very funny stuff on Minecraft, but this is this has got to be like maybe the funniest thing I've seen since frogs eating goats. I don't know, I'm gonna play this out in full because you guys deserve the full treatment of this. And if you play Bedrock Edition and you're Korean, or you speak Korean or you read Korean, you're gonna be the outlier here because you might already know the issues when it comes to translations in the game. So we've got hanging signs in the game. Right now, as you might know, if you've played the snapshot, 24W44A, if you place a hanging sign, the chains are gone. But this is not the issue here. First of all, I don't really know why the chains are gone. If I place them on any side of the block, the chains are gone and they are just suspended on nothing. Not the issue here. The issue is the translation of the word in Korean on Bedrock Edition. Now, disclosure, I don't speak Korean, I don't read Korean, but if I translate the game into Korean, which is this one, press done, and I search up hanging signs, you can see all the hanging signs show up because this is the correct Korean translation. This says
매다는
hanging or suspended. So it is the correct translation for hanging in this context. So no issues in Java Edition. Why even bother checking? Let's go over to Bedrock where things aren't as they might seem. All right, I've already got it selected into Korean here. Let's have a look. Okay, so I've already got one example here. I'm gonna give myself a cherry hanging sign. And you'll notice that these two translations aren't exactly the same. Now, they're obviously two different items, but you're talking about the first term here, which is oak, that's cherry, but the middle one is what translates to hanging. The word hanging has a couple of different definitions.
Hanging.
The act, an instance, or the form of capital punishment carried out by Yay!
Now this already raises the question of why the hell are both translation files different? If the answer is Microsoft, shouldn't their stringent policy of scrutinizing all translations so they're kid-friendly lead to more accurate translations for the game? Apparently not. Let's translate them back. And these ones will translate the Korean characters back into English. So now you'll know exactly where the screw up is. So, oak hanging sign. You can see the capitalization is gone. And that's only because I directly translated it back. I didn't really care for it. Spruce hanging sign, birch hanging sign. These are all correct and accurate. Jungle hanging sign, acacia hanging sign. They're all suspended hanging signs. So dark oak, mangrove. I'm gonna skip the cherry one. Pale oak did not get a translation. Bamboo hanging sign, crimson hanging sign, and warped says twisted hanging sign, which is completely fine. But let's have a look at the cherry one. What does that one say? Cherry execution sign. You might be wondering, Phoenix, you totally didn't just go into Korean and look for this mistake, right? No, I found this on r/Minecraft. It was sent over to me. Hanging sign is translated to hanging execution sign in Korean. This only applies to the cherry one, which again makes no sense because all you needed to do was copy and paste, but they didn't do that. Java Edition's translations are used via crowd-in, so I don't know how Bedrock's one is done, but clearly it hasn't been vetted correctly. Wait, lightning rod is thunderbolt stick. The animal bat is a baseball bat. And trapdoor is just lid. It's so suspicious. The cherry one is a mistake and the rest of them are fine. Here's a list that was also provided under the bug report. But hey, if we agree to use these alternative translations and they're verified to be accurate, then we should just send all Minecraft signs directly to the gallows.